Hey, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, and we are going to be doing some more Fallout. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll have to quit. Alright. Well, it boots up pretty quick. Uh, it was playing audio through my desktop still, and I definitely needed to not be doing that, so we'll fix it. Reboot up the game, make everything nice and pretty again. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Just boot. Boot, boot, boot. Is there a skipper? I bet there's a skipper. Ios. So I have installed a new mod, which will give me a special point every 2 levels, and it will retroactively apply this to give me some extra ones based on what level I am. So that's fun. So you won't see anything on that until I level up for a while. But the moral is that
peeled for Sandaroo, okay?
I could probably get my special up very high, very high, like probably even maxed, which makes some of the implants in the game not really necessary. And I'm aware of this. Truly. Yeah. I really want to get rid of this damn dog. I just don't know how without getting rid of her. Huh. Was there anything here of any value? Like, is this place even a thing? I mean, I ain't gonna steal you guys' stuff. Unless nobody's here. If nobody's here, well. NCR? Comm Officer Stepanek.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander. Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because when it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up. I'm in no rush to give... All quiet at the moment. Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible... I shouldn't have said anything in the first place. We're part scout. Before you get your Ranger badge, you've got to prove you can be... Couple dozen, I'd say. Most of them posted at stations like this one. We either man the Rangers mostly draw from the basic NCR army. A trooper who should...
Okay, stealth mode on.
You know I don't give a fuck about Carla. Karmically speaking, I'm a piece of shit. See? Look, it'll even say so. Vilify. Sorry, very evil marauder. I kill indiscriminately. Ouch. You got some damage threshold there, girl. I'm a ruthless piece of shit. Slugs. Hollow points. Armor piercing. It's the same thing, but it's lighter. It's medium armor that applies the same damage threshold and agility. Negative. Where was I going? Novak. That's right. With the T-Reg.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now. It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on. There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars. All over the place. The easiest, you'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now. But somehow, some say it's old Festus that does it. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scab. Nah, I gave it up years ago. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure. It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for... That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my... No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated. No problem. If you do end up trying to... Hello?
I'll be taking those. I don't give a fuck about karma. Loot the fuck out of this place. I don't give a shit.
Some of the older fiends would make great research cases. I think they've managed to preserve their organs with all the chemicals they've ingested.
What you gonna tell me? Somebody gonna come take care of me because I'm a thief? Doubt it. me one good reason not to take everything that I want. That's right. You can't. Welcome to the Dino Dealer. Jenny Mae Crawford.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from... Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie Mae. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers. Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth. Watch out.
Sunset sarsaparilla.
What's going on, man? Sure I know him. What do you want with him? Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
Oh God. I don't even know.
Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness. Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do, as long as the ghouls are...
Howdy.
Fine weather for flying. Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away. I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines, mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together. 4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
They called it Novak because it's no vacancy. It's a hotel. It used to be a different town altogether. I love it. Good old Fallout.
Careful. They got spies all over. Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum. Confound it, Nobark, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know? 'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen. There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. And always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Nobark. But they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Nobark, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, 'cause now they see the predicament we're in. I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell, anyways, since when he come up to me, he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella... Folks will tell you that they seen sensationalist hooey cooked up by superstitious yokels. Ghosts. Comet. Hoping to steal our rockets so they can... I seen one of them disappear. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for...
This guy. This guy. Gina May Crawford.
What can I do for you?
Treat the glowing parts first. Got it. You're the best, Ada.
Showing Delilah new ways to treat radiation. She's now able to treat your radiation poisoning with a simple injection. You did have to bang Dr. Ada, though. You. Ladies and gentlemen, it's what I do. Bump up that barter. Just a little bit. Lethality. Going fishing. gotta be better perks out there. It's considered a crime against nature. Math Wrath and Nerd Rage.
What can I do for you?
Medical supplies.
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
Take all of them.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
What's up? Of course.
Look, I got radiation poisoning.
Even a tiny bit of nuclear radiation can...
Trigger radiation sickness. Dusty McBride.
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty. Losing don't describe it. It's a... Every night around midnight, Alice and I'll wake up to some crazy... But it's just one animal each night. We'd be grateful. Especially if you find him before... Alice and I'll find him. Oh, I tend to my ranch. Beg your pardon, mister, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot. Not to mention what would happen if half... Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on, or... Whoever it is, I don't...
Look who's here. What brings you here? Wow, that's the strangest thing. Last time it happened, But when we finally got up the gumption to go look outside, I can't imagine what went... I'm not sure who started it. I don't even... Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people... Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Ain't that we don't appreciate what she's done. Not that there ain't others who... I thought he was our cow killer. Part of me wishes I could see things... Oh, well, I'm Alice. And you've already met my beau, Dusty. We set up... But now, with all the danger on I-15, folks are...
Keep your eyes peeled for Sandaroot, okay?
Bright Brotherhood.
big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry. Who I am doesn't matter, Smooth Skin. Stop wasting time and get up here. Like I said, find the metal...
You rang?
What's the problem, Smooth?
You don't think there are any rad scorpions in here, do you?
Not in here. place is massive. Wait, a flamer pistol?
You need some? Next time we stop, I should organize our medical supplies.
A Chinese pistol, eh?
All right, Smooth Skin.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Hey, you're not a ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin. They won't work on Jason either. Stop.
Evening.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey? I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great journey. All the ghouls you see here are members of my flock. The demons appeared from nowhere, except that the demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shake. They set upon us as we were on. My flock fought. The rest of us retreated up here. Still, their demonic presence brought all. But now you have come. Yes, over the intercom. It went on for hours, and did not. Will you? As soon as the underground. Is the way clear? You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had... We had the same discussions when he first... Soon enough we realized that Chris... An auspicious name, don't you think? Truly does the Creator author a... I have glimpsed it only... It is a place of light. We wish to escape the barbarity of the waste. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land. Preparations for the great... The means by which the great journey is to be accomplished.
Evening.
Evening. Go, Buck.
Cookery to metal. Homemade S&J.
Let me know when the underground has been rid of the demons.
Come fly with me. Alright, I think that's all we got for today. We'll be back tomorrow with some more. But thanks for joining us. And goodbye.